Y'all, I'm glad that is over and done with. I'm glad that is off my chest. I'm throwing it at y'all. Y'all can get it now. You can put it on your chest if you want to. But yeah, I'm glad that's out. I needed that out. It's out. It's out. It's out.
Disastrous beauty. Disastrous beauty. It's disastrous beauty. It's the way for me. It's disastrous beauty. Change up your look daily. Disastrous. It's disastrous beauty. It's the way for me. It's disastrous beauty, baby. It's disastrous beauty. Change up.
Hey, love bugs, it's your girl Disastrous Beauty, and I am coming to you guys with a life update. And honey, this one is a doozy. Okay, it's a doozy, but it had to be done. Okay, so I'm coming to you guys with that. But before we even get into this video, I want to go ahead and say this hair that I am rocking is by Hermosa Hair. Shout out to them. Hopefully, at this point, the review is already out. If so, I will have a direct link to it down below in the description box. And y'all can check out this unit, but this is giving me all of the fall that I need with this chestnut sort of colored hair. This video is it's gonna shooketh. It's gonna shake the table, honey. Okay,
Now back to that one.
Shaking the table.
okay, it's gonna shake the table, but I want you guys to get into it. I want you guys to enjoy it. First, I want to say, don't forget to like this video. Liking does help get noticed in these YouTube streets, so make sure you like this video. And if you want to see more like them, I'll know that from you hitting the like button. And yeah, that is basically it. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Comment down below your thoughts on this hair, on the topics I discussed. Make sure you do all that down below. And yeah, I'll let you guys get into the video. Woo child, this is my second time recording this video, honey. So hopefully this time it actually goes how I need it to go. Like last time, I got too deep in my cups. I got too deep in my cups, honey, and I forgot to film an intro and outro. And I feel like, just like, I don't know. I felt like I was all over the place. So I'm like, let me do this again. So take two. All right, so if you guys are interested in the unit that I am wearing, I will have all of that information down below in the description box for your convenience. I am pretty sure that this video should be out by the time this video is out, like the hair review. So hopefully I'll even have that down below. But if not, I will still have the links and stuff. So y'all, okay, with this particular video, I want to give you guys a life update. And honey, it's a doozy. Okay, it is a doozy, and it's probably gonna throw you guys a little bit. Okay, so just be ready for it. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna go over a lot of different things that have been going on. It's been a long time since I came to you guys and just kind of talk to y'all, like not about hair, not about makeup, because I'm not gonna be talking about makeup. Really, I may tell you guys a few products, but this is not a tutorial. You guys know, first of all, I don't do makeup tutorials, girl, because I am nobody's makeup artist. Okay, so I don't really do tutorials, but this video is just gonna be just me talking about what's been going on, because I feel like y'all deserve it. You know, the people that have been rocking with me for a long time, y'all deserve this update before I start doing vlogs. I haven't been comfortable doing vlogs because it was just a lot going on, you know what I mean? So yeah, but the juicy part is going to be towards the end. Okay, so we just kind of going to go in order what is going on in this house with me right now. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, y'all, so I'm not gonna lie, I have been really nervous about doing this video. And honey, your girl needed a drink. Okay, I needed a drink to really just get through this video, because I just feel like it's me being a lot more vulnerable probably than I've ever been. And I mean, I love you guys. I can't say you guys are my family and not treat you as such. I can't just get on here and pretend like this isn't going on or whatever's going on, because y'all are my family. You know, y'all, I love y'all. Like, I don't think you get it. It's a bunch of y'all that have been with me for years, okay? So y'all deserve to know just like what's going on in my life. I'm sorry you're so close to me, but when I do these sort of videos, I like to use my different lens. And I do plan on doing a video just saying like different things that I use that I've gotten from Amazon just over time. I do plan on doing that video as well. I do plan on doing the type of video, just kind of, at first I had to get this video out the way, okay? Let me just get into it. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about, and I got my little notebook to keep me on track, okay? I needed to just be kept on track because you guys know I can ramble, and I still will probably ramble. But let me first start by using my brow gel on these brows, honey, and they are ridiculous. Like right now, they're a mess. So I bleach my eyebrows because I wear so many different colored wigs that it's just easier for me to just bleach them. I do have a bleaching, a video about bleaching my eyebrows if you guys want to check that out. Hopefully I have a card up here or I'll have a link down below. If not, somebody remind me because you guys know I got the memory of a flea. All right, so the first thing that I want to, what, this thing already out? Y'all, I go through these little brow pencils like, ugh. Anyways, so the first thing that I want to talk about is we have a cat, okay? We have a cat in this house. Her name is Angel. And Angel will hopefully be an angel at some point because right now, Angel acts like a demon. Angel is all over the place. Angel, like, Journey literally says to Angel all the time, Angel, you're not being an angel. You're not being an angel right now. Like, that is literally how Angel is right now. And I've always been a cat person. And my kids really wanted a pet. So I was like, I can't do dogs. Like, I like dogs, but I like for other people to have dogs. I love all animals. But I like to, with dogs, I don't like for them to be in my house. Dogs are just all over the place to me, and cats are the kind of animal that really like a lot of space, and I'm somebody that I like a lot of space too. So I guess I've always just related to cats more than any other animal. I get them. I understand that they need their space, girl. Like, we're here, okay? So yeah, but we got our cat when she was a kitten, and she was probably only a few weeks old. Like, she was so small, and hopefully I'm in certain pictures so you guys can see how small Miss Angel was. That's what Journey calls her, Miss Angel. How small Miss Angel was when we first got her. And while I'm talking about Journey, I want to give a shout out to Jackie. Jackie sent Journey a card for her birthday. Journey absolutely loved it. And I've been meaning to insert a clip, you know, of Journey telling Jackie thank you and just like really being grateful for the card and stuff. So maybe I'll insert that here if I can find it, child. I have so many videos in my phone. It's crazy. But Journey is the one that was really pushing for this cat. Had my friend find the cat, and me and Juicy actually were the ones that went to get Miss Angel because Journey was with her grandparents basically all summer, child. Journey came and visited me here every now and then, but for the most part, she was with her grandparents. She has amazing grandparents. Like, y'all, I am so grateful I say that all the time, but I am so grateful for my kids' grandparents because they really just make my life so much easier. And Journey's grandparents, honey, that is like Journey's grandmother is literally her mama. Okay, I am her mama, and her grandmother is her mama. She actually calls her mom or something. Like, and I don't care because I am just grateful, honey. Shout out to them Sagittarius grandparents because I don't know how I could do this thing called parenting without them. Like, I don't know how I could. And you know, we always say it takes a village. And then, you know, I know a lot of parents, especially, I remember when I had Juicy. Juicy was my first child, obviously. And he was obsessed with my grandmother, and I was so jealous. I was so jealous, y'all. But you know, it really takes a village. And I am grateful. I don't care about Journey calling her grandmama mom. I don't care because, honey, she is a mama to her. Like, she is. She does so much for her. I only bought Journey like maybe 2 outfits for school because she always buys her so much. Like, God bless them. But anyways, I digress once again. So we do have Miss Angel. Me and Juicy went to get Miss Angel, and honey, Juicy got in there and was so upset because Miss Angel had a brother, and honey, I was like, look, I can do one cat, I can't do two. I already have you two. I can't do two cats. And Juicy is and he doesn't like to be called Juicy no more, y'all. He likes to be called either Edwin or EJ, and actually his preference is to be called Edwin. What? What? Yes, he actually prefers to be called Edwin. So Edwin is very, very, what is the word? I always say, you know, he's an empath. He's an empath. If somebody's upset or if somebody's feeling some type of way or whatever, it's like he takes on that energy and other people's feelings, and it's a blessing. And I know for my empaths out there, because your girl is not one. I am not an empath. But I know that can be very, very burdensome. But Juicy is also, child. Edwin is also like that with animals. He's like that with anything. But Angel had a brother, and I couldn't take the brother. And he was so upset that he got emotional. Like he was like, we can't just leave him here. Will they tell us if somebody adopts the brother? Like it was so cute. It was so cute, and I love that his heart is so big. Now, I couldn't take her brother with me, but I love that his heart is so big. Okay, so next we're gonna get into let's just keep on moving with this life update. Okay, let's transition to something else. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about, since I was already on the kids, is they have started school. Journey is in first grade, y'all. Can y'all believe Journey is in first grade? I know y'all remember watching her not even being able to walk, just trying to walk around the table while I was filming, or her playing with my background that I used to have taped to the wall back when I first started. Like, she was a baby. She is in first grade, honey. She's in first grade, and she has a boyfriend that she has had since kindergarten. I kid you not. The first day of school, she came back, and if you watch the vlogs, you guys remember this. It's the same boy. It's the same boy. Literally, Journey started talking about this boy from the first day of kindergarten. They ride the same bus. And when she graduated, her kindergarten graduation, and hopefully I'll insert something here showing you guys, because I was vlogging and recording stuff and just wasn't putting it out because it was just so much going on in my life in general. But hopefully I'll insert that, and I'll maybe insert the picture of her hugging her little boo. Now, granted, I'm not going to put his face on here because, child, that's somebody else's child. You don't do that. That's rude. But her hugging her boo afterwards. Yes, I'm saying my kindergartner's boo. Honey, I don't know what else to call the little boy. Literally, my mother-in-law was like, oh, you know, everybody, we all been wanting to meet this little boy. We all know his name. She says his name 24/7 for a year. And so we ended up meeting the boy's parents. And his parents were like, he has talked about her all year. And I'm like, she has too? How odd is that? So anyways, the first day of school, the first thing she says is, can she go to his house? His house? Now, y'all, I'm going to insert this clip just so y'all can laugh how I was laughing. Girl, she was so emotional. She wanted him to come to our house. And I was like, no. She was like, well, can I ask my dad? You know, can he come to... Can I go to his house? That's what she was like, can I ask my dad to take me to his house? I was like, girl, go for it. Y'all, it was so funny. Insert clip. Okay, so before we call your daddy, I want you to say, why are you calling your daddy?
Because he can bring me to my boyfriend's house.
Okay.
He was talking all about me on that bus.
Who?
Eli was. He said, this is my place. You can come visit me wherever you like.
Okay, you take to ask your daddy.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, baby.
Can you bring me to my boyfriend's house?
What?
Please, Dad. I know where he lives. I know where he lives, Dad.
Do it up.
Yes.
Baby. Okay, baby, relax.
Please, can you bring me?
Do it up. If you don't relax, baby.
Please, Dad.
Don't do this to me, okay?
Missy.
Look, baby, you don't want me to know what you eat.
Inserts clip. So that's what's going on with Journey. Meanwhile, EJ has started middle school, so he's in a completely different building, and he gets off the bus, and I'm like, oh my God, you know, you started middle school. What was that like? Do you know? This is why I call him Juicy. Okay, first of all, he was a really, really juicy baby. He was juicy because he was eating everything. That has not stopped. I was like, you should like that nickname. It's fitting because you may not be juicy, but you still eating up the world. So I literally asked him about the building. Do you know the only thing that Edwin could tell me about the building is that they got great food in the cafeteria and a good view while you eat. That's it. That's all. Like, I was like, well, what was classes like? What is this like? What is this like? Honey, he wasn't studying. Now, mind you, my baby's smart. Like, Edwin is so smart that I don't even have to check behind him. He handles stuff at school. Like, shout out to him. But I was like, you know, what were the classes like? What was this like? What was this like? Honey, he wasn't studying nothing but that cafeteria, and they got much better food. And he has been excited about middle school ever since, based off that. So you tell me if I'm wrong for calling him juicy or not. All right, y'all. So that is pretty much it with the kids. So now we will go into something else, okay? I got spray all around my forehead. Don't judge me, honey. But look at this lace. Honey, look at this lace. I'm telling y'all, Hermosa hair always come through. I don't even know if I said who they were, but they always come through. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is new teeth. You see my teeth? Okay. Like, I am getting new teeth, y'all. I am actually going to be getting dental implants on my top arch. On the bottom, I'm going to be, look, see, there go Angel right there. You see her? You see her? On the bottom, I'm just getting some bridges and stuff, and maybe later on at some point, I'll get these spaces closed and all of that. But we're going to be, my implants, honey, all these coins would afford was the top arch right now, okay? May have to go to Turkey or somewhere a little later. You know, when there's not so much going on in the world. May go to Turkey a little later and get a little more done. But right now, we are focusing on this top arch. So, it's something, honestly, y'all, I don't know if a lot of people even know. Growing up, I've always had a gap. I've always had spaces in my teeth. And, you know, I didn't grow up with a lot of money. I also grew up in a very, 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 very rural place. Okay. And between the combination of both, I just didn't, it was kind of like a thing where if you weren't blessed with like great teeth, then you was short. My grandma, I did go to the dentist, but it wasn't something that was super common. And by the time I think I didn't actually start going on a regular basis till I was probably about 13 or 14. And so, yeah, after I got pregnant with EJ, my teeth just like start literally just like falling out and decaying, and I didn't realize what was going on. I was so young when I got pregnant with him, and also was super broke. So it just got worse over time. And then when I got pregnant with Journey, I still didn't have a lot of money, and at this point I was embarrassed, so it just got progressively worse. And what I had was basically what the doctor says. Every pregnancy is like I had a severe calcium, vitamin D deficiency. I had a lot of deficiencies with both pregnancies, and they basically sucked the life out of me, y'all. Okay, I don't know how else to describe it, but now I am able to get that fixed, okay? I finally sucked it up. I was basically like, this is not how I want to spend my 30s. Like, 30s have been like a great age for me, and I want to live it just like to the fullest. And I want anything that I want done, I'm gonna get it done. Like, period. That's how I feel. Like, so I sucked it up. I went to the dentist, and now I am going to be getting implants. So my surgery date is actually gonna be on, today is Wednesday, it's gonna be Monday. And I'm gonna come and probably talk to you guys a little more about that. Maybe not. It just depends on how I feel. And I'm a little nervous and all of that stuff, but it is something I definitely wanted, and I'm glad that I'm able to get it. So, and I'm always so grateful for you guys, because all the opportunities that I have gotten, it has been just from this platform and from you guys and from your love and your support. And I am so eternally grateful. I am eternally grateful for each and every one of you guys. And I hope you know that. I feel like I haven't been as open as I normally have normally been in the past about a lot of things. I'm open anyway, but I always kept a certain things just guarded, but I always like to get on and talk to you guys. But lately I've been a little distant, and we're gonna get into why. But I just really appreciate you guys so much, because this platform changed my life. So I'm just really grateful. I do have a giveaway coming up. I want to go live. I had told Kristen I was going to go live, but I thought my surgery was going to be last month, or was it last month or June? One of those months, and then they changed. Everything got changed. So I'm gonna go live and just talk to you guys and do a giveaway and all of that, because I appreciate y'all, each and every one of you. I really do. So yeah, that's what's going on with these teeth, girl. Okay, that's what's going on there. Okay, so I'm going to pop on these lashes. These are from my own collection. For those of you that don't know, I do have a collection of lashes. This is in the style Diva. This is my latest, the latest ones I've come out with. And I really like these. They're not as dramatic as Iconic and Flawless, but they still have that, that little fluff appeal. So let me pop these on. And if you are interested in purchasing these, I will have a direct link to it down below in the description box, or any of the other lashes that you may want to check out. So that'll be down below. But, diva. I'm a diva. Okay, let me throw these on. All right, y'all. So the lashes are on. These are Diva once again. Now let's get into this face. Okay, like y'all know I'm not doing anything spectacular, because I ain't never been nobody's beauty anything, but I do like to be doing something while I'm talking to y'all. It just makes me feel a little more at ease. That's the only way I can describe it. It's just that it makes me feel more at ease. So okay, and let me first say that the foundation I'm using is the ABH Luminous Foundation. I love this. That I know a lot of people didn't like that, but I like the simplicity of that foundation on the back of it. And I'm wearing the shade 410C. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is my breast reduction. I know I need to do a full video. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go too much into detail right now. I need to do like a full video showing you guys pictures of scarring and all of that stuff. I just basically want to let you guys know how I feel about my breast reduction at this point. It's been a year. Well, it'll be a year, August, 31st, I think. And I wanted you guys to know just like how I felt about it and all of that. Do I regret anything? And the answer is no. The answer is no, honey. Okay, maybe I wanted to be a little bit smaller. Okay, but I am a C cup. I do want to let you guys know that I basically settled at a C cup. So, y'all, best money I ever spent, best decision I ever did, all of it. Okay, literally all of it. I am just, wouldn't change a thing. Wouldn't change a thing. Okay, well, maybe I would have been more cognizant about the scarring, because I do have scarring, but I don't really care. I've never really cared about scars and stuff like that. So, but I probably should have been a little more cognizant. I probably should have took more advice than I did. A lot of you guys gave me advice, and I just didn't care. Let me just be honest. I just didn't care. I didn't really care about scarring. I still don't care about the scarring, but there is scarring, and I wish I was a little more cognizant of that. But other than that, best decision I ever made. That's all I'm gonna say right now. Okay. And I'm gonna do a full video and get more into that for the people that want a breast reduction. They're nervous, they're scared, or whatever. I'm just gonna do a full video about that as well. Moving on. All right, so the next thing that I'm gonna talk about is probably what's in the title. It's probably what brought you here, girl. Okay, okay. I don't know why we love the tea, but I get it, cause anytime I see something like that in a title, honey, I'm like, what? And I go to it. So no judgments here, honey. It's a judgment-free zone. But I'm pretty sure this is why a lot of you guys, some of you guys actually care about anything else I was talking about. But I am pretty sure this part is the part that y'all were waiting on, okay? I get it. Like I said, I don't blame you. Okay. So me and Reggie are going through a divorce. You heard me right, girl. You heard me right. We are going through a divorce. The papers are now officially filed, and it's an uncontested divorce. We basically agreed on, this is not working for us. We have been separated now since late February. I always want to say like early March, because we did kind of try to, try again, kind of try to rekindle work. And that lasted like a week, girl. Okay, so I always say late February. So basically, probably by the time you guys are actually watching this video, it may actually be 6 months that we have been separated. We have not been in the same house or anything since that point. And I didn't want to vlog. I wanted to kind of just get through. I did try to vlog a few times, like the process and all of that stuff. I am really not someone that basically, what do you call that? Exploits. It exploits like what's going on. I know it can make me some money, child. Okay, I know, but I'm very Virgo. I'm very private, like, girl, like, I'm not, like, it's crazy to say that when, I do vlog my life sometimes. I do tell you guys a lot. I do story times. I do all of these things. And it may be like, girl, you ain't private, but I am. I am very private. A lot of my people, my family didn't know until probably like after a month or so that we were even separated, let alone getting divorced. So our divorce should be finalized next month. Like completely like done next month. But like I said, we have been separated now since late February, early March. And we are on decent terms. Like, we are not fighting. We are cool. Reggie was my best friend, y'all. Anything that you saw between me and Reggie and I was very, very authentic. Like, we weren't no freaking YouTube couple, obviously. It was very authentic. He was always my friend, but there was we were just different people. Just different people, and sometimes that's the case. Sometimes some people are better friends than they are lovers. And I'm okay with that. I have gone through, I think with relationships, I always say, like the steps of grieving a loss, a death, the 5 steps. I feel like you have to kind of go through that with a relationship as well. And I didn't want to get on here and, I would never front to you guys. I wouldn't do that. I also didn't want to get on here and act like everything was peachy king and do vlogs and all that when it wasn't. I didn't want to act like, oh, he's just at work. So that's why I stopped vlogging, because I was, it was a transition. I have been with Reggie since I was 25. I am 33. So that was a huge transition for me. It was a huge transition for Juicy. It was a huge transition for Journey. And I needed everybody. I'm sure it was a huge transition for Reggie as well. So I wanted everybody to have their space to just go through it. You know what I mean? To go through all of it. And it was a lot. It was a lot, But it was for the best. And we both had to realize that it was for the best for our family. I know a lot of people believe in sticking it out for the kids. I don't believe in that. I believe that your kids are as happy as you are. And if you're unhappy in anything, whether it's a relationship, whatever, then they won't be happy. I don't never tell people what to do either. That is not my personality. But I think the concept of staying with somebody just for the kids is ridiculous, in my opinion, because your kids are watching what you do. Okay, they always watching. There's a song by Rodney Atkins. I love country music, and it's called "Dad, I've Been Watching You." And I always think about that song because kids watch their parents, and the last thing I want my children to do is mimic unhappiness. You know, not that I was completely unhappy with Reggie, and I hope he wasn't completely unhappy with me, but we weren't the type of happy that we would be separately. And I didn't want that to be an example to my kids. So I don't want my kids ever settling for the absolute best in life. Everything that life has to offer. You guys know I was married to Edwin's father as well. And I love that. Like, it's a thing for me where I just refuse to be in something that I'm not happy in. I'm just not that person. I know that the older people say, and I'm the older people now. Am I the older people now, y'all? I'm 33, heading to 34. I know a lot of them say, you know, just stick it out, you know, marriage ain't easy, and I get it. Nothing is ever gonna be 100% perfect, but I don't believe that a relationship should be too hard. Okay, the world is hard, life is hard. My relationships should be my safe space. Okay, when I come home, I done dealt with the world all day. I done dealt with teachers. I done dealt with bill collectors. I done dealt with the world all day. My spouse is supposed to be my happy place. Okay. Not that, no, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that, Reggie's this ogre. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'm just saying that I think we had stopped being each other's happy place. And there was no rekindling of that. Like, we were friends, but there was no rekindling of us being one another's happy place. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't my fault. You know, sometimes people just grow apart. And I have never gotten on this platform and bashed Edwin's father. I would never get on this platform and bash Journey's father. Okay, that's just not who I am. I don't need that. I don't have to do that. I think they're both great men. They just weren't great men for me. You know what I mean? Just because somebody isn't good for you doesn't make them not good. And sometimes people need to realize that some people bring out the worst in you. So, you will probably still see Reggie in a vlog or two. Because like I said, we are not beefing. We don't have no issues. We just divorced, child. Okay? Well, it's not finalized, but the papers are filed. So we're divorced in my head. So yeah, that's that. I don't know what else to say, y'all. And I don't want anybody to think I was being dishonest when people would say, you know, tell Reggie, hey, because I would tell him. Or I would see Reggie. We were still cordial. If I saw him and I remembered, I'd say it. But I know it can seem like a level of deception, but I just wasn't ready to talk about it yet. And I definitely didn't want to talk about it in the comments of a video. Okay, so yeah. Me and Reggie are divorced. It seemed like it's been divorce season. I'm like, what is going on? I asked a friend, like, what do you think is going on? Because right now it seems like every time I turn on this doggone YouTube, somebody is saying they're getting divorced. And it's always people that I didn't think would. And I feel like a lot of people probably thought that about Reggie and I. And we, like I said, we tried because I think we had a lot of love for one another. And there's a difference between having love for somebody and being in love with somebody. Okay? I always remember that. I'll probably love Reggie and EJ's dad for the rest of my life because they helped me produce the most amazing people to me on earth. I may be biased, but they helped me produce these amazing people, and I will always love them and be grateful for that. So, yeah, but there's a difference there's a difference between being in love from being in love and from loving someone. Okay? Just because I love them doesn't mean I'm in love with them. So, hence the divorce, girl. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I know you guys probably have a lot of questions, and if you do, just comment them down below, and maybe we'll do another video, or maybe I'll get Reggie to do a video with me. I don't think he would be against it. Like I said, we're not beefing. When we see each other, we was even at Journey's graduation where you can see clips and the pictures and stuff together. Like, and if you didn't know what was going on, you would have been none the wiser. Like, we are able to definitely co-parent. While I'm actually having my teeth done, I asked him, like, look, I'm having my teeth done. I don't know what type of person I'm gonna be afterwards. Like, can you get her? And he's helping out and all of that. So we're still friends, but we are divorced, child. Okay, we're divorced. So yeah. Whew. Y'all, I'm glad that is over and done with. I'm glad that is off my chest. I'm throwing it at y'all. Y'all can get it now. You can put it on your chest if you want to. But yeah, I'm glad that's out. I needed that out. It's out. It's out. It's out. All right, y'all. So I guess the next question would be, am I dating? Okay, you've been separated from your husband for 6 months, and everybody should know at this point. Most of the people watching me should know, when women leave or are done with the relationship, they left way ahead of time. Like, they left mentally long before it was gone physically. So, child, give me a good year. I've basically been separated in my head for a good year. So, you can judge me if you want to, but honestly, I don't care. I don't care, y'all. I'm putting it out there. I am putting it out there. So I am dating. I am now exclusively dating. I am exclusively dating. And I had to really kind of go back and forth with myself if I wanted to expose this part right now or if I wanted to wait. And I am just like, girl, just throw it out there, okay? Just let the world know. You're exclusively dating, girl. Okay, my family knows, and those are the most important people that I wanted to know. And after it was out to them, then we have me and my guy have been calling what we're doing a bubble. And I feel like we've been in this bubble for a while now. I'm not gonna tell you guys how long, but we have been in this bubble for a while now, and we have decided to step out of that bubble. It has been a nice bubble, but we've decided to pop it. We popping the bubble. So I'm letting you guys know, and I want you guys to know because I'm happy. Like, because I'm happy. Because I'm happy, y'all. Like, so I really wanted to just let you guys know I am dating, and believe it or not, his birthday is 2 days after mine. Well, his birthday, maybe 3 days. His birthday is the 21st. He is a Virgo. For those of y'all who've been watching me and who've been watching me talk about astrology and the Virgo experience, that's a big deal. That's a big deal for me to say that, because I always say in my videos, you can pay me to date a Virgo. I never date a Virgo. Child. Honey, all I'm going to say is, maybe you should give your own sign a shot. Maybe you should give your own sign a shot, honey, because despite you thinking like, honey, I can't deal with me, or your opposite sign being, the male version of your sign is just too much or whatever, because I was thinking all the things. I was both thinking, honey, I ain't never wanted to be with me. I can't date me. And I also have always said, like, male Virgos are terrible. Like, honey, Google them. Google a male Virgo. Okay. But that being said, I have never been understood so much in a relationship in my entire life. I have never had a relationship where we didn't have a disagreement or something. Early on, every relationship I've had, like I've had a disagreement of some sort, like within a month. Me and this guy have been dating longer than a month. And we have yet to have any serious disagreements. We have had a moment or two that we had to talk about, but I've never experienced this sort of thing before in my life, where it's so bad that we have moments where we send each other the same thing at the same time. It's really crazy. And I realized something. I should have been dating Chrissy a long time ago. I love Chrissy more than the only two people on earth that I love more than Chrissy is Juicy and Journey. Okay, I don't know why I thought I could not date me. Now, could it turn rough? Could it turn into a terrible story at some point? Yes, because honey, I'm a Virgo. We're pessimists anyway. Okay, child, show me a Virgo and I'll show you a pessimist. But so I also keep that in the back of my mind. That's just like, to me, it's a character flaw, because I am not at a point in my life where I like to try to see the glass half full instead of half empty. But that Virgo in me, like, child, we are always on guard. Okay, on guard. Okay, so I always have that in the back of my head. But honey, I can't see it right now. I can't see it right now, girl. Like, oh my God. My auntie, who is, I don't know if I've mentioned this to you guys before. I am very, 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 very close to my aunt. My maternal aunt, my mother's sister. I was gonna say her only sister, but she does have sisters on my granddaddy's side. But my mother's sister that she grew up with, that she had, like my grandmother's daughter. My grandmother had two daughters, my mama and my auntie. And honey, I am very close to this auntie. This auntie knows me on levels that nobody on earth does. And, you know, when I got with Reggie, she was like, I believe that's the person before the person. You know what I mean? And she's very, very intuitive. She's very, very religious and all of that stuff. And I never take anything that she says with a grain of salt, but I just knew Reggie was my person at that time. I'm like, girl, I don't know what you're talking about. This is my person. I'm gonna be with him forever. And when I met this Virgo, and I told her about him, and she saw how I lit up talking about him, and she said to me, I believe that's your person. And my aunt has spent years telling me, such and such is not your person, girl. She has. She has never said anybody was my person. But when I was talking about this guy, she was like, I think this is it. I think this is your person. Now, is it possible that he's not? Yeah. Like, okay, cool. But you know what? I've decided to enjoy the moment, to enjoy the happiness, and to live in the present. I spend a lot of time, and I'm reading a lot of books and stuff now. I've gone through a lot, y'all. Okay, I've gone through a lot. I've gone through way more than I talk about on this channel. I've gone through a lot with men. I've gone through a lot with people in general. But I am learning to live in the present. I am learning to be okay with not being perfect. I am learning to be okay with just being a human being and being okay with being a human being. Okay, Virgos are very, very critical on ourselves, and I know I am. I am very critical on myself, and I am just learning to just go with it. And if he's not my person, Lord, I may be heartbroken months from now on here crying about him or whatever. I probably won't do that. I'll probably wait till after I've healed to get on camera. But right now, I cannot say this man's name without smiling. Right now, I cannot talk about this man without smiling. And that's beautiful to me. It is. It's beautiful to me. So that's where I am, y'all. Okay, that's where I am. Don't judge me, girl. Don't judge me. Okay. I'm just in a really great place in my life, and I was like, 30s is it. This is it. The 30s is it, honey. I was figuring things out in my 20s, and in my 30s, I was figuring me out. Okay, I was growing into who I am, and I married really, really young, both times. I don't know. I always say, and my people say I'm a serial monogamist, and maybe I am, obviously, because I'm already exclusively dating someone else. But right now, I don't know if it's my age or what. This feels different, and I'm just at a really, really good and content and happy place, and I hope you guys can be happy for me. I know it's a lot of you guys that are probably gonna say, oh, too fast, you're moving too fast. This is fast for you guys. It's a long time coming for me. Okay, this has been a long stretch for me, and I understand that what you guys saw and how fast it is to you guys is completely different than what I've been going through. So, to you guys, this just happened. But to me, this is something that has been going on over the course of a year or longer. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys can just be happy for me. I hope you guys can be happy for Reggie, because I really do feel like he'll be able to find his person now that we aren't together or whatever. I think he'll be able to find happiness as well. And I want that for him so badly. So badly. This is my daughter's dad. She loves her dad. I love her dad. And I want happiness for him as well. And I hope you guys do too. So that's what's going on. Y'all, let me go grab my doggone lip liner and my lipstick, and then we will finish up. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished look. It's just a very, very simple look. It's a Chrissy look. I don't do a whole lot, especially these days. I do a very, very simple nude look. This is the hair. Once again, shout out to Hermosa. They always come through with the come through. Y'all definitely sound off in the comments. I want you guys to tell me what you think about everything that I talked in this video. And I'm pretty sure you guys have a lot of comments about the last two things that I discussed. So I am interested in that as well. Please comment down below. Let your girl know. Sound off. Don't forget to like this video, y'all. Like. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you click that subscribe button. It's not costing not one red cent. Just like that like is free, that subscription button is free as well. So make sure you do all of the things. And I love you guys so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Love completely, got every styles and weekly. Disastrous beauty, disastrous beauty, disastrous.